In Tokyo, the police are chasing after a criminal whose wanted posters are all over the place. The guy makes it to a crowded street and takes a random girl as hostage, threatening to shoot her. At that moment his chest begins hurting and he falls to the ground, where he quickly dies of a heart attack. The next day, the deputy director of foreign affairs is walking out of his office only to be surrounded by a bunch of reporters. Before he can tell them off, he also falls and dies of a heart attack. Nearby, a congressman accused of murder is released over lack of evidence, but he dies of a heart attack as he's also surrounded by reporters. As days pass, more and more criminals begin suddenly dying of heart attacks all over the city, even inside their cells. As the police and the media realize this can't be a coincidence, everyone starts talking about the person behind this and calls him Kira, which is the Japanese pronunciation of the word killer. Some people are in favor of what Kira does because crime is going down, while others think no human has the right to play God like that. Some religious groups actually think it's God behind this, finally passing judgment against sinners. One night, a newscast informs that a guy has broken into a financial company and is holding the employees hostage. When Light sees the name and picture of the criminal on TV, he immediately takes out his notebook and writes the name down. In just a few seconds, the reporter announces that the criminal suddenly died of a heart attack. The next day at college, Light and his girlfriend Shiori discuss the subject of Kira. Shiori is against Kira's actions and believes in the law, pointing out Light will help people more fairly when he becomes a lawyer. However, Light shares that he has lost faith in the law. A few weeks ago, he hacked into the police system and discovered lots of cases were dropped without catching or punishing the criminals. Refusing to believe it, one night he went to a bar where he overheard the criminals talking about how much they loved killing. Soon they noticed Light staring at them and threatened him with a knife as they pointed out nobody could put them behind bars. Shiori is disgusted by the story too, but Light doesn't share the real ending. When he left the bar, Light threw his law book into a pile of trash, disgusted by the current state of the system. Nearby he found a mysterious notebook with the words Death Note on the cover. He took it home and read the first page, which said that whoever's name was written in the notebook would die. Light thought it was